Sometimes on this project it seems like you take one step forward and two back. Anyways, so I've had to pull the intake manifolds off the engine again to finally paint them. Got both intakes here, and these guys here are nice and self-supporting when they're put together there. We painted all at once. But anyway, I've had these things on and off about 5 times. So there she is here without the manifolds. Main reason I had to pull it off was I have a tarp over it, and we haven't had any rain in about 3 weeks, and then finally yesterday and today it decided to rain. So luckily I had these cans over the mufflers there. You see, that one's got water on it, and it's rusting up my new exhaust elbows there. But there's the ones from the 4-cylinder. They're somewhat rusty. It's dampness and humidity here in the climate that does that, so I'm not doing anything about that. I'll just leave that. But it started rusting the intake manifolds there, even though I had them primed, so decided to actually paint them flat black there. So, and I stumbled across something else there. Got my 4 of the 5 coupling guards here. I got to make a special one here because of it's got to have a cutout in it for the chain drive to the distributor that comes out this way. So a little bit of specialty work there, but I'll be able to use the 5th coupling guard I've got there when I make the 8-cylinder here soon. So and I got to do a little bit of polishing of the flywheel. Got welded up there for the 8-cylinder starter, because the shaft only goes about 2/3 of the way in and then stops. So gotta just ream it out a little bit there to make her fit. But still making progress. So hopefully end of today I'll have the intake manifolds bolted on, and probably next thing I'll do will be the distributor drive there. I have to make a mount off the frame somehow to support that. So we'll get this thing here going as soon as I can. So I'm getting a little lesson in Chrysler distributors today. This guy here is from a 318 V8. On the bottom's from a early 60s slant 6. Now, if a person was real inventive, you might be able to take the guts out of the 6 and put it in the 8. See, the problem I got is right off that the 8's very large diameter here where it mounts, and the 6 isn't. 6 is a little over 1 inch. So my mount for the straight 4 I used there is not going to work. Not that I thought it would on this frame, but it'd be nice if I could reuse some things. But so basically it looks like I'm in for using this whole distributor here. It's a golden oldie, like they say. It's from early 1960s. So she's going to mount, and of course the rotation direction of it's opposite too. So instead of sticking down here like I thought it would, it's going to be facing the front of the engine, kind of like that. Or the other, something similar to that. So I have to come up with a way to mount that. So that's what I'll be working on the next little while. Lots of fun on this project, that's for sure. You see the ants like my distributor. One's crawling up a spark plug wire there. Get rid of him. But yeah, we'll get her there one way or another. So I think I figured out a way to clamp my distributor there. I'll drill a hole through here and use a clamp bolt. I had a piece of 1-inch pipe and I split it, and then I had to deform it in a vise there. But hopefully she'll work in the end. It's not like it's going to live a long time and have a rough life here. So anyways, got my intake manifold painted there, so they're not looking old. You can see I missed a little bit on that one. May have to retouch a couple of them there. But at least the weather's cooperated today, sun and clouds and that. So anyways, just making more progress. So just continuing on here, getting the distributor mounted. Got the bracket there welded up, and that's held in place on the frame with vice grips. So I've got to put, I'm going to try to put 2 bolts in there, and I've got to slot them because the chain will need adjustment in and out there to keep it snugged up. So looking like it's working out here. I wasn't sure if that setup there was going to work or not, but it looks like it does with a split pipe and a clamp bolt there. So crude but effective, I guess. Got another step backwards here. Got to unbolt all the engines off the frame because I can't drill the coupling guard holes or the distributor mount holes. So I figured if I got to take one off, I'll leave them coupled together and just unbolt them as a group, drill all the holes, and then put them back on. Okay, so I got all the holes drilled for the coupling guards there, and while I was at it, I went and stuck a piece of sheet metal, well, tack welded it to the bottom there, so it's like a catch pan for any set screws or anything I drop, because eventually this will probably end up on the lawn. So I don't want to, I didn't seal it because I don't want to collect them water, but yeah, the frame there is starting to look like it's been machine gunned now. It's got so many holes in it. But anyway, I kept these 2 cylinders in a group of 2, and I got another group of 3, and the oddball one there is a distributor drive. So just bolting everything back down now, so lots of fun. There, finally making some progress. Got all 6 cylinders put back on there, and it's the first time I've had both intake manifolds on. Got painted black now, so I guess they kind of blend in with the frame there. And I've also got the distributor drive chain on and it all installed there. So I can see I'm going to have a little bit of fun with some spark plug wires heading towards the front, but we'll make her work somehow there. Feed them around. So anyway, give you a view of it here. It's right around getting close to sunset here, so it's going to be getting dark, but so yeah, finally making some progress here. So it shouldn't be too long now before I can actually fire this thing up.